Who's ready for a little friendly competition? I thought it would be fun while I refinish this piece to do a paint sprayer showdown, and I'm going to be reviewing 3 different sprayers, all at 3 different levels, 3 different price points, to show you the differences between them and help you decide which one may be the right sprayer for you. These are all Wagner sprayers, even though this is the HomeRight. This is owned by Wagner. They have the exact same model as a Wagner sprayer, but we're going to be going through the HomeRight. This is the Finish Max Super, and then we've got the Wagner Flexio 5000. This is the Wagner Erlex 6700. So follow along as I go through each coat. I'm going to be doing primer here, paint here, and top coat here. I got the idea for this video while I was writing my beginner's guide to paint sprayers, and I was going through these 3 particular sprayers in the book, and I thought, why don't I just make a video so everyone can actually see these 3 sprayers in action? Of course, in the book I go through all kinds of details about preparing for spraying and going through the process, but I thought it would be fun to see them all in action here. All right, we're going to start with the Finish Max. This is the HomeRight Finish Max Super. Straight out of the box. I haven't done anything to it. I just added some primer to it. And then it looks like my only adjustment is going to be plus or minus. And that's going to just adjust how much paint is coming out. I don't see any adjustments for airflow at all. It's just plus or minus. And I'm going to be doing a little spray test on each one, just on a piece of cardboard so I can show you the atomization of each particular sprayer. And I'll compare those for you in just a moment. Moving on to the Wagner Flexio 5000. It has adjustments for air. It has adjustments right here for flow. And again, let's see how this performs against the other 2 for being a mid-range sprayer. Okay, this is my little test strip that I did, and I'm just going to get in close here so you can see. Hopefully you can see. It's pretty fine. I would say that it's maybe just a tiny bit finer than the HomeRight, but that's HomeRight, and this is the Flexio 5000. All right, now it's time for our 3rd and final sprayer. This is the Wagner Erlex 6700. I'll spray the top coat on the piece, and then I'm gonna run through all the sprayers at the end, let you know which one I think is the best buy, and go through some of the features of each one of them. You can't really see the top coat because it's clear. Very, very fine mist. Again, we've got the HomeRight up here. This is the Wagner Flexio 5000. And then I put top coat over this area and this area. Okay, so I just finished all 3 sprayers on my piece. We went through the HomeRight for the primer, the Flexio 5000 for the paint, and then the Earlex 6700 for top coat. I'm gonna just briefly go through each one, and then I'll give you my final recommendation at the end. Okay, the first one I used is the HomeRight Finish Max Super. This is an entry-level sprayer, and all plastic, very different. I was surprised by it, but let me show you a couple things about it. First of all, this is all that comes in the box. It was already all assembled, so it was ready to use right out of the box. This is the straw that pulls the paint. Plastic canister. It was pretty big. This actually holds a lot of paint, but you just put your paint in. You do have to dilute it, and it was just a plug and play. The only adjustment that there is this one here for plus or minus for your flow. You're just adjusting how much paint you actually want to come out, and then this is your trigger. One of the differences with this one that I noticed is that nothing's happening at all until you hit the trigger, and then all of this comes to life. Whereas you'll see as I review the other sprayers, they actually have an on switch that will start generating the air in the small compressor that's attached, and then your trigger just controls the flow. I also wish this was longer because I'm pulling around a heavy extension cord. It did come undone. I know you can tie it off, but I just didn't feel like there was a lot to this. So I wish that this was just a 48-inch instead of 24 inches. So my overall impression of the HomeRight sprayer was actually favorable. I was quite surprised in how fine the mist was. It sprayed pretty evenly. So for a really entry-level basic sprayer, I thought it did pretty good. Okay, the next one that I used for spraying paint is the Wagner Flexio 5000. If you've watched any of my videos, you see me use this all the time. I've been using it for years. I have extras and lots of these so that I can fill one with primer, one with paint, multiple colors, because I batch pieces and I can spray multiples in one day. This unit itself, I get lots of questions. What's in that box? The main function of this box is that it's the compressor. So these sprayers are propelled by air and the little compressor is in this, so you don't need your own compressor with it. But let me open this for you and show you what comes inside. What you'll see is the hose. This is a pretty decent size hose. I would say it's probably, I don't know, 8 feet or so. The detail nozzle lives in here, as well as this one that would be for doing larger jobs. This one is going to be something you would use maybe if you were going to spray stain on your fence. And you probably have to gather from the fact that I've been using this for a few years and hundreds of pieces that I do like the Wagner Flexio 5000. One of the reasons that I like it so much is because of the amount of adjustments you can do. You'll notice on here it has an on-off, so that turns the compressor on and you're in constant on. But on this one, I do like the fact that there's adjustments for airflow and there's also adjustments here for paint flow. So again, I do like the Flexio 5000 a lot, but let's now review the Earlex 6700. Okay, this is the Wagner Erlex 6700. You've seen this in a few of my videos. I'm just starting to integrate it in because I really love this sprayer. It sprays a fine mist like none of the other sprayers do. I was really surprised the amount of adjustments that I can do. Like the Flexio 5000, of course, you can do air, you can do paint flow, and then you can also adjust the width of your spray pattern so you can spray very fine or very wide. When I first started using this the first time, I didn't know that adjustment existed, and I sprayed this path that was like this on my dresser. I think I did 2 passes. I painted the whole thing, but there was paint everywhere. It's amazing that you can paint a lot at one time, but you can also dial that in and do very fine painting. This is their compressor base. You can see that it's bigger. It doesn't have all the storage inside. This is just compressor. The other thing that I like is that it has a really long hose. This is probably twice the length of the Flexio 5000 hose. This is a constant on, so you've got your power button. Once you hit it on, you're on and going, air is going, and then the only thing that's controlling your paint flow is your trigger. This is all metal, a little screen for the straw. You can adjust the straw in which direction it goes based on if you have to tilt your sprayer. All easy to clean. It functions the same as the others as far as how you put it together. So a really cool sprayer. I think Wagner did a great job with this one. Okay, I think this is what you've been waiting for. I've used all 3 sprayers, and what's my recommendation? And I'm gonna say it depends. It depends on whether or not you are going to become a full-time refinisher, or if you're gonna be doing multiple pieces, or if this just is a one-off. You've got a couple pieces of furniture in your home that you wanna do, and maybe you just need a quick sprayer to do a couple of things. Or maybe you've been spraying for a little while, or refinishing for a while, and you are ready to step up your game. There are sprayers here for every level. Personally, if I were just going to recommend one sprayer, like this is the one you get and this is the one you get and can use for years without having to constantly be thinking about I need to level up, I would go here. The Wagner Flexio 5000 really is a great sprayer, and it's why you see it in so many refinishing videos. I think this is kind of a workhorse. It's easy to use. It does have a couple of simple adjustments that's just enough to do what we need in order to get the finishes that we want. If I were going to just make one recommendation, I'd go here. However, after using this now a few times to especially do my top coats on stained pieces, I am in love with this sprayer. So if you can, or if you're going to do mainly restorations and you're not going to be doing a lot of painting, I would definitely go here. This one, you'll see me mainly using it for pieces that I have completely refinished, stained, and top coat, and I'm putting top coat on with this because the top coat is amazing with this sprayer. Not that it's not good here, but it's even better here. So having not sprayed only top coat in this, I can't really say, but it was great for primer. The primer coat I thought was fine and came out well. So again, if you're going to just be doing a few pieces, I would recommend this. A great starter, but I think if you're going to be doing a lot of refinishing, you'll start here and then you'll probably move up to here. So if that's your goal where you're really going to get into this and start doing some refinishing, I'd just start here. So I hope that helps. And again, my beginner's guide that I have for paint sprayers covers actually these 3 sprayers and all kinds of tips about preparing your piece for spraying, how to spray, what spray patterns are, what atomization is, just a lot more details about paint spraying. So if you've been brushing or rolling and you're thinking about getting into paint spraying, the book is a great tool to give you all the information you need to get started. You can find that on my website at olivestreetdesigns.com. Again, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like and follow for more.